Welcome back to the FTS. We are here at Tokyo for the 21st race of the season. This is it. Finale time. This is where all the marbles on the table for the 04, the 1, the 5, and the 14. Morshu on pole, and plenty of our contenders qualified well today. The pace truck is off. And we're going to see the green flag to kick off the FTS championship race. Here we go. A bad start for the 56 there, as the inside is proving plenty strong. Benny Scholl jumps out as Dirtman 5 and Wolf Van Halen on the top try to get this back in the mix. The 1 going for the lead early. The 5 is able to get down where he needs to be. The 16 trying to hold this off. The drivers race competitively. 75 of Bunger. He's been very strong in the season. Just always doing a good job. Keep an eye on that 5 truck. That's definitely one of the teams I'd like to look out for because they've got a lot to prove coming here. On the low side, looking for 3rd. And they might actually have enough speed to take it, but watch out under fire from the 25. Not good to be stuck up there. The 75 getting past. Morshu actually able to keep the advance going. The 14 qualified the worst of the finalists, but has moved into 7th. Now trying to hold that off, or at least keep the 04 at bay. Dirtman 5 has rebounded quite nicely as the 14 passes the 25, or at least tries to. This battle for a lead can get interesting here. Dirtman can keep it going. Oh, the 1 really slow into 3. Look out. 1 and 5 side by side. Every single contender is like right in this thing. They just need to push harder. The 1 gets a very strong on the outside, and they're just lined up, ready to go like rocket ships. The 14 able to try to route up high, trying to pass above the 5, but that's might be a bit of a mistake there. Benny Scholl running free for 2nd. Dirtman 5 keeping up the pursuit, and 04 slipping into the top 5. See him trying new lines all the time. Very interesting game to be played here. As now Howard Pavilion and Curbio slip in. These are spots inside the top 10 that the 14 is losing. Doesn't want to lose too much ground early on. The 04 trying to keep in touch with the 5, and the 1 is out there. A solid pass by the 04. Not bad. Not bad at all. Down the back can get a little feisty. As caution's out. Dirtman trying to take it back through 3 and 4 as we get to the line. But the outside momentum prevails for the 04. First caution of the day, and yeah, it looks like something happened here. Something. Oh. Yeah, definitely a misplay here by the 33 getting into the back of the 42. And nowhere to go for the 11 either. Damn. Oh, big hits all around in the bag. 12 of Furret, Cheese Glake, Deadmau5, Billy Squire, Obama 4, and Star all slide in. Yeah, right there, the 12 hits in, and that just causes it all to go to shit. The 66 and 20 get by, and they're just piling in back there. 45, there's like no slowing down. The 4 getting rattled. It's already a minefield there in turn 1. Take a look. Dirtman 5 on pit road. Penny Shoal. Darkest Presence with Van Halen. Dirtman with a bit of a slower stop, but this is going to be interesting now as we have one Curbio, a little bed sheet, Dave Matthews Razor, Good If You're Not Bad, Ballsack, Dixon Cider, Cheaton all staying out. Deadmau5 is a lap down, and then Morshoe, Bunger, Benny Shoal, Darkest Presence, Wolf Van Halen. Let's go pace car and accelerate this back up. See, this is interesting now because Benny being scored 11th, Darkest Presence 12th, Wolf Van Halen 13th, and Dirtman 5 all the way back in 22nd. They've got some work to do. Deadmau5 is a lapper as Curbio leads. Obama 4, Star, Furret, and Samus Aran out of the race. Deadmau5 a lap down. 37 trucks on the lead lap. As we go back green, that 45 is not going at all. Oh boy. This could get very dicey here. Morshoe. And everyone wants to stay on the high side until that 45 goes high. Darkest Presence getting a decent benefit from that. I think Benny Shoal might be at a disadvantage here with the 45 playing big time traffic now. More bad luck for the 1 in the finale race as the 14 and 04 go to work. They're both making it work. Dirtman 5 getting down low. The 1 is still stuck back there, and the 5 is just deep in traffic. Curbio out with the lead of a little bed sheet. As it looks like the 52 is being up on the high side, getting passed. Now watch out for this battle right here. This goes hard between the 14 and 04. This is for all the marbles. Nobody wants to give up, but you gotta watch out for everyone else around you. The 5 trying to make up ground back there as the 1 is just drowning right now. The 04 has pulled off, like, off and away. Like, they're just lighting it up here. Less said about the 1 team, the better. They're currently mired outside the top 25. But this is good for the 04. They could keep this up. Darkest Presence still a little ways away, and Dirtman 5 a little ways back from that. So now they're all spread out after this caution. Little bed sheet trying to catch up to Curbio. That's just not sure if that's going to happen. See the 14 coming back into the fold. He's got something to say. Like, it's just not over yet. The 5 and the 1 back there just both giving it as much as they can. 24 ball sack trying to cap off this Rookie of the Year, but with like being off schedule and pit stops, might not happen. If all goes according to plan, the 04 might have it made. Currently in 5th place as little Bedsheet and Curbio are now attempting to pull away from this field, but also might have a little battling for the lead going on. Morshoe's up to 3rd. Like the first car that pitted is the 16, then the 04. That 14's not giving up. He's just following through. Wherever the 04 goes, the 14 will follow. So certainly not over by any means. Dirtman kind of having more trouble than his adversaries here. He's only up to about 15th or 16th. That's not quite good enough. Meanwhile, the 14 is on a mission right now. Morshoe there. Always have to be mindful of where you are. Let's take a look at that 14. He might have the speed to do it here, but he's got to find a lane that isn't where the 04 is running, but can't run into the 13 either. He's just trying to assess his options here. This is what it comes down to. Like the spirit of competition is at an all-time high. Whoa, contact between those two in front. Bedsheet goes around and the 22. Oh, more trouble. Big damage in the field. That's going to be one to remember. Caution is out. That is certainly was an accident. I'll say that. And now we take a look back at a little Bedsheet who was just on his run. Might not have. Yeah, but 04 just got in there deep. That, ooh. There goes Dixon Cider. There goes the 25, the 75, the 84, the 11's in it, the 51, 38 again. Let's go. Benny Scholl got through there. The 1 just right behind the 7, but has to get through to make it. See the 17 involved. That's going to hurt for Beach Brutus. More pitting taking place. The 5 and the 1 down pit road. The 14 in as well. There, Curbio coming off pit road. Darkest Presence battling the 04 out of pit road. I'm not sure who got that spot. I think the 04 got it. No, the 14 got it. I misspoke. Might have been the 14, then the 04. Curbio still leads. So all those trucks are out. 38's out, 84's out, 96 out, 22 out, 25 out, 75 out, 11 out, 98 out. 29 trucks in the lead lap. Morshoe leading, or Curbio leading, Morshoe leading, good, not bad. Wolf Van Halen, the 04 actually got it. And the 14 running out top 5. Benny Scholl in 15th, and Dirtman back in 21st place. I'm telling you, I think the 5 got a little bit of damage from that. So we'll see how he runs as we go back green. See if Dirtman 5 can overcome the adversary overcome the day he's had. It's been not good for the 5 team. I had word salad. The slow car again. This time the 1 not gonna get bullshitted by him. So Benny wants to get on by and get going here as Morshoe takes the lead. Fred Jones in the mix. Ballsack running top 10 again. Kind of want to see where rookies lie because Ballsack currently running inside top 10. Beach Brutus is back mired in the pack there, 26. And Derek Baum's got a little bit in 15th or so, just midfield day. Curbio's dropping spots here too, man. He's got not a whole lot of speed there ever since the lead got taken from him as Morshoe leads this thing out. I see the 1 back there trying to make moves. That's nice to see if he can get himself in a position to where he can finish this thing out, but dang. 24's thinking about it. Ballsack definitely considering trying to make the move on Fred Jones, but not there yet. 14 is trying to clear this out as the 04 Wolf Van Halen fighting for the lead. He's going to get it. Darkest Presence is some outside momentum, but has to figure out how to deal with the 16 on the high side if he wants to make his passes up there. Morshoe with a big run on the outside, so the 14's got to catch up. He wants to keep it up. The 04 not dissuaded yet. 24 just throwing himself in the mix here. What the hell? And Benny's back in the top 10. Not that far off from the top of the totem pole for the 1 team now, is it? Let's see all them lined up down there. Who's going to make the move? Oh, they're all down low. All the contenders down low now. Ready to get a lot of entry into this corner. Darkest Presence playing patiently with the 04. He's got to like count his opportunities and figure out when's the best time to strike. We're 3 wide back there. Ooh. But the 14 putting it in for the lead. That's he's going to take. Meanwhile, big 3 wide Curbio is kind of out there on his own. While the 23 slips back after hitting the wall. Darkest Presence now to second as Morshoe continues to defend for the lead is looking pretty good. Now the 1's in position. Benny Scholl moving up. Oh! Again! The 14 in the wall. Hard. Everyone doing their job to avoid him. Morshoe got damage as well. It happened again. Darkest Presence. He's really tried to send it on the 16 though, wanting to go for it all, but it just might have costed him everything. A great job by the field not to run into him. Might have got a little bit of contact from Butterpants, but it could have been a lot worse. Dirtman 5 making the smart decision to go up around as everyone else goes low. This might have been the moment that cost the 14 his season. Ooh. I think we might see some split strategy here again. Let's see, got a lot of guys coming in. I think they're all coming in. All the lead lap cars coming in at least. So now the 04 Wolf Van Halen is going to lead the restart from Benny Scholl in second. Fred Jones third, Balsack fourth, Dave Matthews fifth, Hampter sixth, seventh Curbio, Derek Baum in eighth. Ninth is good if you're not bad, and Muha JJ round out top 10. Darkest Presence marred back in 29th. That's going to hurt. Dirtman 5 is in 22nd place as we just have Mike Oxlong, who was blowing up coming to the restart. That'll move up everybody behind him up a spot. So Dirtman 5 going to start 20th, and I think Darkest Presence going to start 28th. As we hit another restart, the 04 with a good launch. The 1 now having to be the one to take up the mantle of contending here. The 04 trying to get away. It's like our contenders are falling one by one here in this war of attrition. Fred Jones got the good pace here. He is working on his craft. He is up to second and showing no signs of slowing down. The 86 up to the lead. Now the 04 has to defend his hopes from the 1. Balsack sitting in 4th. This is one of his better runs, surprisingly. As they fan low to try to make the pass. Whoa. Pick your line and stick with it. Benny Scholl recovering from whatever crap he had going on, getting himself back in a contending position. Lap cars may have held him up for now, but he is on the point and not stopping. The 1 is flying. And the 86 is there to... he ain't got shit. He just fell back. The 04 marred back in 6th place. He's got something there. Dirtman 5 still struggling here. Him and Darkest Presence are decidedly pretty far back. They don't really are nowhere close to whatever they got to do to get to where they need to be. That 24 actually has speed, and it scares me. Good if you're not bad, falling back on that top side. The 1 trying for the lead. This Balsack is like right in the mix too. If something were to happen to the top 2, then 24 would be in perfect position to get this bread. But they're pushing the 41 up too. Like, what is... Jesus Christ. These guys are showing up when it matters, like, the least. The final race of the season, not in the playoffs. Weird time to go all out, but there you go. Derek Baum is putting it all on the line for Rookie of the Year. Look at how close Curbio was to the 46 of Hampter. That was something. The 04 probably getting a little sick of these fucking slower cars in the way, especially as the 1 has nothing but the lead to run out to. Whoa, Hampter and Derek Baum got into it. That 46 is roughing up or getting roughed up. Couldn't tell which one, but costing them some spots, but they're still going. The midfield is just full of stories that are never get told. Such is life in the way of racing. Surprisingly, there's like a lead pack that kind of has broken away from those guys behind them. A 14-car breakaway here, all the way back to Razor. Now it's a 7 of Captain Falcon back there. I'm surprised the 56 is as good as he is. He's been kind of rough all day, but still inside the top 15. I'm proud of you. Now Fred Jones is looking to make his way up back to the lead. As he passes Benny Scholl for the lead. That is going to be the 86 in town. They might be able to make it to the end. It would be, if it was a fuel mileage race to determine a championship, that would be something. I couldn't tell you what's going on, whether it goes green or not. That 52 has been hanging in there, just taking his notes, doing the basics, and just putting himself in a position to get a top 10. That's good. That's how you do it as the midfield. The 04 is trying to push it hard, but has to defend from these guys because everybody wants a shot at good points. With the field more spread out, we could get a longer green flag run. You can see exactly like just how frustrating it is when you know that the guy you need to get by is up there and you can't do shit about it. Benny Scholl for the lead. Fred Jones playing good defense here. But the 1 is still side by side. Down the back they go. I think the 86 is going to just slip back in line and see what he could do about this one. 1 to the lead. Again. Something wrong here with the 04. Check it out. The 04 is kind of falling off quite a bit here. Getting passed by the 52. And now the 56 is coming. That 04 is once was in position, now is just trying to survive, I guess. Or maybe shifting gears on strategy or hang your head resignation. Can't tell which one it is. Derek Baum has passed Ballsack. They fucking going hard for Rookie of the Year award. Because that 24 has just been so good at just stealthily finishing inside the top 5. It's ridiculous how good Ballsack has been this season. Fred Jones looking back underneath the 1 to take the lead. And does almost. 45 of Deadmau5 coming back off pit road. And now they've passed Benny for the lead. 86 out front. And you got more cars, more trucks trying to challenge the 1 for second. It's a pretty decent sized pack here. 5 trucks all under a blanket. Something bad could happen and it could flip the switch on the game forever. The 04 down pit road. Might be shifting gears on strategy here. Definitely could be way short on fuel for some of these guys. So definitely thinking if I saw a couple cars down pit road now, then it's definitely going to need one more stop for everyone else. Unless they're making an unscheduled stop, which in that case, that would be really bad. The 04 coming off pit road. The 14 is ahead of the 5. Just making a mental note in my head of that. There's a lot of trucks here. Like, look at this. Holy cow. Oh, caution's out. Well, I don't know what else to say here, but I'm sorry, 04. Just wasn't your day. Somebody. Oh, Howard Pavilion. Yeah, Pavilion just got turned by the 7. That is going to do it as more trouble. Oh, hello, big wreck going to happen here. Darkest Presence getting a little damage, but Dirtman 5 getting a lot of damage. Yeah, you can see the divide here, and as Pavilion slides in, see the hits by Travis Scott, Pavilion, Morshoe, Cheaton, Dirtman. The 04 was involved. I mean, if going a lap down from a pitting and having it blow up in your face wasn't already insulting enough, then ARCA breaking into a crash certainly is insulting enough. The highest of hopes and the lowest of lows for the 04. And for the 5 as well. I think they're both out of the race. Confirmation 04 is out, and so is the 5. Cheaton's out as well in the 20. 97 Travis Scott's out. And Howard Pavilion in the 90 is out. 22 trucks in the lead lap. I mean, Darkest Presence is still out there. He's running 11th. Benny Scholl came down pit road. They're trying to switch the strategy, so let me see. This could be another bullshit moment here. .45 Deadmau5 3 laps down, but the restart's going to be within 10 to go, so he's going to be inline restart. Good If You're Not Bad is going to lead the field from Derek Baum, Hampter, Ballsack, and Razor. Darkest Presence holds 9th, and Benny Scholl holds 13th as we hit a restart here. Green's back out. Let's see. And up front, the 13 is going to try and hold station where he is. Yeah, the 45 being 3 laps down and restarting in the middle of the field is going to hurt the 1. The 1 car may have blundered as well. 14, despite all of his rage from crashing, might be in the hot seat to get this thing all the way to the top. Ballsack having kind of a slow start here. Dump truck inside the top 10, top 5 now. Certainly something. And F52 has just been hanging out there, doing a solid job. Shiori's got good speed in the 32. The top 8 or so are just all kind of here. Trying to get up to speed and see if they could just finish off this race before all their stuff and equipment goes to shit, because this might actually be a little crazy. The 14 at Darkest Presence is actually down pit road right now. That's going to hand it off to the 1. Benny Scholl still in the mix. The 1 team could go all the way. Oh, contact! More shoe in the grass. The 1 just got to survive traffic and all fine on this front. It's so slow back there. It's so congested. But the 1's going to try to see to the end. Oh, the 8's slowing down a lot right there. Still going on track. Limited laps to go, and Benny Scholl back now to, looks like 20th, I believe. Darkest Presence now 1 lap down. But 13 leads. Good if you're not bad, trying to finish this one off. Yeah, Darkest Presence just didn't have the commitment to go there on fuel. That really sucks. Actually now 2 laps down, almost 3 at this point. So Benny just needs to finish a couple more laps and he's got this title in the bag. I think he just needs to complete the 65th lap of the race and he's good for the title. You see all the trucks where they're going. Stroker, might be Willie Stroker down pit road, the 8 as well. So many of these trucks are trying to just get there on the end. Ballsack, Curbio. Razor's up there. All right, got a lot coming in this time. A lot of guys coming in this time. Gonna hand the lead over to Curbio with 2 to go. Or 3 to go, sorry. Meanwhile, the 1 team just trying to count their lucky stars. Ballsack down pit road. This could hand. This probably going to hand Rookie of the Year to Beach Brutus if he could get a good finish. 41 down pit road. And now the 1 team has statistically clinched the Season 2 champion. It's impossible for anyone else to come back and get it, I believe. So I think the 1 team's got it. Cars merging back up on off of pit road, trying to salvage a good finish here. Or salvage something. White flag for Curbio. The 15 team trying to get one last good thing to happen here. Top 5 for Captain Falcon. That would be a great way to end off the season. And Benny Scholl in 5th. Right where he needs to be. No problems there. Off the final turn. Curbio gets the win at Tokyo. As the 1 team of Benny Scholl is going to win the Season 2 championship. '14 team fought hard, but just was never meant to be in the end, though. 21st place finish. If only he could have tried to fight him off by going the extra mile, but it just wasn't there. Final results are as displayed. Everybody did a hell of a good day. Fire truck breaking top 10, and Billy Mays was just peak for no reason. Here at the end results, the final race this season. That is all for this race. Thanks for watching FTS Season 2.